Hello, everyone. I'm Lisa Joe, and the co-host today is Julia. So I would like to say thank you for joining us today. And in case you guys missed the post in the group, we have placed a poll there, and we would appreciate hearing your feedback or your comments as well.
And so we are here today for our August Light Anchor Activation session. And our healing intention this month is clearing density from the collective consciousness and integrating the Lemurian frequencies into Gaia.
The higher dimensional guides and helpers this month are our regular guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Zachiel, and Serpis Bay, who lead the way for support.
And then this month we also have stepping in Archangel Metatron, the Elemental and Middle Earth Dragons, Yeshua, the Lemurian priestesses and priests, the Lemurian seed crystals, the Palladians, Arcturians, and the Andromedans making up the galactic support. And what each of them is contributing to this month's healing intention. And there is more about that later when we go into the prayer. You'll be able to see what each of them is bringing in.
Earlier, I believe it was yesterday. Okay, so I'm hearing feedback. Okay, maybe it's just me. Julia posted the prayer as well as the crystals that we will be using this month. So there's a lot of details in that if you would like to go to the group files, and you'll find them there. So the crystal allies, anchoring the energy of clearing density in the collective consciousness and integrating Lemurian frequencies. This is a dual current grid. One current clears and one current infuses, creating a Lemurian temple field for purification, remembrance, and crystalline uplift.
And then the core structure of the grid is a tri-wave of clearing currents. So that just means tri means three. So clearing in three areas: density release, emotional purification, and timeline clearing. And then a 12-point Lemurian infusion for crystalline remembrance, unity, consciousness, bringing in a soft pink gold healing light and the Lemurian energies and frequencies.
And again, all of this is already uploaded if you would like to look at that. The center stone is Lemurian sea crystal, pink Lemurian quartz, and that opens the Lemurian memory field and anchors love and compassion centered healing. Use a clear quartz master crystal if you don't have a Lemurian seed crystal, Lemurian quartz.
And then around that, there is an inner triangle for clearing density with the stones smoky quartz, black obsidian, and shungite, all of which clear and release. Smoky quartz has a particular focus on clearing collective heaviness and dissolving density, black obsidian on cutting cords to outdated collective and individual patterns, and shungite on purifying electromagnet and psychic debris.
So in the middle ring, Lemurian integration, there's 6 stones, and you would place the stones in a hexagon or a flower pattern. So there's selenite that opens angelic Lemurian channels, morganite, which is a soft pink Lemurian heart frequency, aquamarine, Lemurian water codes, and emotional clarity. This is going to be a tricky one for me. a, a pooflite, Crystalline purity, high vibrational infusion, and then rose quartz, which is unconditional love and unity consciousness, and then blue calcite, soothing, gentle integration of new frequencies.
And then an outer ring to amplify the energy reaching the collective consciousness. And these 12 stones placed at the star points, 6 of them being clear quartz points to amplify the energy of the grid and pointing those outward to amplify that energy out into the collective. And then 2 celestite for angelic support, 3 dambarite for pure source light infusion, and 1 azeztulite for ascension frequencies.
So there are 4 steps. Let me turn myself down, and hopefully you guys can still hear me. Can you still hear me?
The sound is good my end. I don't know about for others.
Julia, can you hear me?
Yes, I have good sound, clear sound for you.
So can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So there are 4 steps in this activation sequence. The first step is the breath of clearing, and you would put your hands over the inner triangle and visualize smoke dissolving into light.
And then the calling in of the Lemurian energies, calling them in and envisioning them filling that middle ring as a pink gold healing current of energy and oceanic crystalline frequencies.
The third step is collective broadcasting. And you speak your prayer silently or aloud, seeing it radiating from the outer ring across the collective field. And this prayer that you do can either be one that Julia has provided, or it could be one that you have from your heart. Sometimes those are the best ones, are the ones that come in from the heart.
And then sealing in soft light as you place both hands over the center Lemurian crystal or the clear quartz that is being used in its place, and just envision that Lemurian energy, because the clear quartz will hold that energy if it's placed in this particular grid, moving out into the earth and the earth grids. And there are printable grids located in the files in the group. Actually, this grid suggests, various like elements that aren't on any of the printed grids, the triangle and then the middle ring and the outer ring. So maybe it's easier to do it without, but if you would like to use the grids, we have a flower of light grid, a 7-pointed star crystal, and an earth grid. The earth grid would be a nice one to work with for this, I feel.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that too. It just might be easier to not have one, or you could even just draw it on a paper if you wish. But you can also make the grids, natural grids is what we call them, and they're made by your hands and what you feel should go into the grid. So you could use pictures, statues, flowers, plants or greenery, rocks. So it's only limited by your own imagination. Julio, would you like to add anything else in regards to the crystals or the grids?
No, just that although the crystals do add a powerful element, they are here to support us. The grid is not a necessary part. It's for people who enjoy working with that. If you don't have the crystals, you could also just visualize the grid that we have described here and visualize that at the start, as you say, your prayer or the prayer that we share in the group. It's like a fun extra element that does bring the energy of the crystals into what we are doing together to support the collective. But not everybody has to do that grid. So if you don't have all those crystals, Or if you want to make a grid with the crystals that you have and you don't have all the crystals that are suggested, please do not worry about that at all. You can make a grid with what you have, and it is equally effective and held within the container of this group as well. And then we are going to move into what Lisa Jo and her guides and my guides and I would like to bring through, beginning with Lisa Jo, who is going to share with us a clearing of the collective consciousness and an activating of the Lemurian frequencies meditation.
All right, everyone. Find a place, a comfortable place to sit down in, and you can have your eyes open or closed. To me, it seems like you can visualize a lot better with your eyes being closed. But you just want to get in a position where your body feels fully supported. So allow your hands to gently rest upon your lap or even over your heart, whatever is most comfortable for you. Again, close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, and gently exhale when you're ready. Again, breathing in through your nose. You'll be breathing in divine love. And as you breathe out, everything you no longer need. So we're going to do that one more time, breathing in the divine love. And when you're ready, exhaling everything you no longer need. And on your next breath, inhaling light, exhaling tension. Allow your body to soften. Your shoulders relax. Your jaw softens. And as you do this, your heart begins to open. Imagine a brilliant pillar of white gold light descending from the divine source above your head. This light gently surrounds you, lifting your vibration, bringing peace, bringing stillness, bringing divine presence. And today we gather not only for ourselves, but as a loving caretaker of humanity and as guardians of our beloved Gaia. Listen to these words that I speak. I willingly serve as a clear channel of divine light, wisdom, compassion, and healing according to divine will and for the highest good of all. Now, if you agree with that statement, you can repeat after me. I willingly serve as a clear channel of divine love, wisdom, compassion, and healing according to divine will and for the highest good of all. Before you now appears the magnificent presence of Archangel Metatron. His light radiates pure crystalline brilliance, gold, diamond, white, and shimmering violet frequencies beyond description. Within his heart shines the sacred geometry of divine creation. As he raises his hands, a magnificent crystalline violet flame begins flowing around the earth. This is not a fire that destroys. It is divine light that lovingly transforms. See the violet flame moving across every nation, across every ocean. It moves through every forest, every city, every mountain, gently dissolving heavy thought forms, fears, division, anger, judgment, and collective density. Remember, nothing is forced, so only that which is ready to be lovingly transformed into divine light. Allow this flame to flow through your own energy field as well. And as I say that, I can see the flame going around myself. So I see the violet flame, it's circling around me, kind of like I don't want to say tornado, but that's the vision that I am seeing for myself. So every chakra, every organ, every cell, every layer of your aura is bathed within this crystalline violet flame. And feel yourself becoming lighter, clearer, more peaceful, and more aligned. So we're going to do 3 activations today. This is the first activation. If your hands are on your lap, go ahead and place one hand on your heart. Beloved Archangel Metatron, I request Archangel Metatron's crystal violet flame activation now. It should be coming towards the top of your crown and working its way down. So all you need to do is just breathe and receive this. And we welcome your crystalline violet flame. Feel the energy move around you. And as it does that, it's transforming all energies within you that no longer serve divine love. May every thought, every emotion, every memory, and every energetic imprint be lifted into divine light. Because we choose clarity. We choose peace. And we choose love. Now, these energies are going to continue flowing around you. But right now, we're going to talk about the elemental dragons and middle earth dragons. Now, I would like you to imagine or even notice the 4 magnificent dragons appearing around our beautiful earth. To the north, a sapphire dragon holding wisdom, clarity, and crystalline purity. To the south, a golden dragon bringing renewal, life force, and joyful creation. To the east, we have the emerald dragon, clearing the winds, the atmosphere, the thoughts carried upon the air. And to the west, a silver dragon, washing every coastline, river, lake, and ocean with healing waters. And together they start circling the earth. Each breath sends waves of cleansing light across the continents. Now, beneath the earth surfaces, you become aware of another ancient family, the Middle Earth dragons. Their light moves through crystal caverns, through ancient mountains, sacred ley lines. They move through the underground rivers and the crystalline heart of Gaia herself. And every place that has carried pain, war, fear, or imbalance is lovingly restored to divine harmony. Gaia breathes and her light expands. The second activation is awakening the divine DNA and releasing collective ancestral density. Bring your awareness into every cell of your body. Imagine billions of tiny crystalline stars awakening within you. Your divine blueprint begins remembering itself, not changing who you are, but illuminating the highest expression already within you. See cords of inherited fear, old survival patterns, collective ancestral burdens, and humanity's accumulated density. They are gently dissolving into light. I call forth awakening the divine DNA and releasing collective ancestral density activation now. Again, this energy will come up from the crown and moving down towards your body. Some of you may feel this energy going and just rushing right through you. Some of you may feel it a little bit restricted in certain parts of your body. For example, if you feel like your shoulders, the energy kind of got stuck there, you want to kind of tap it. If you feel like it got stuck in the heart space, go ahead and tap your heart space to get that energy moving. I ask that you lovingly release all collective ancestral consciousness that no longer serves divine love. I ask that you honor your ancestors with gratitude. I ask to keep only the wisdom, the love, and the blessings. And take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, release. And repeat after me. My divine blueprint awakens now. My DNA remembers its original light. I now walk forward in freedom. So allow this activation to settle into you naturally. And we'll go into the third activation in just a moment, but we're going to talk about anchoring Gaia's healing light. Now imagine roots of crystalline light extending from your feet deep into Gaia's radiant crystalline heart. There you are, fully and completely supported, completely loved, completely safe. Gaia responds. There is a beautiful emerald gold light that begins rising up through your roots, through your feet, coming up through your legs, up in your abdominal areas, in your heart space, going up through your throat and your third eye, your crown, until your whole entire body becomes a pillar of living light. The light within you and the light within Gaia become one harmonious current. Harmony is basically what I'm saying. I could say it earlier, but I can't say it right now. So all of this becomes a harmony of currents that will be flowing through you. So you no longer simply receive healing, you are becoming a living anchor of healing. Every heartbeat sends compassion into humanity, and every breath strengthens the collective field, and every loving thought expands Earth's radiance. So this is the last activation, and we're going to anchor the new Earth frequencies. And this is your participating in this part of it for yourself. So I will be saying some words, and you can repeat after me if you wish. I anchor the crystalline frequencies of divine love into every cell of my body. I anchor these sacred frequencies into Gaia with gratitude. May Earth's healing continue to expand. May renewed flourish. May renewal flourish. May humanity awaken with compassion. May peace become our shared foundation. I choose to walk as a radiant expression of divine love. I anchor heaven and earth within me. So I would like you to pause for a moment and receive these energies fully. And just allow these frequencies to settle into your body for a moment. Don't forget to breathe in and out. You can place your hands where they're most comfortable. And these energies will continue to flow over the next couple of days, one right after the other. So I will do my closing blessing right now. So take a final deep breath in and release when you're ready. And notice how peaceful, how expansive, how connected now you feel. And silently thank Archangel Metatron, the Crystalline Violet Flame, the Elemental Dragons, the Middle Earth Dragons, Gaia, and your own divine presence. Know that this work continues in perfect divine timing for the highest good of all. And when you are ready, bring awareness back to your body and gently wiggle your fingers and your toes and place both hands over your heart and repeat this final affirmation. Together we clear the old, awaken the ancient wisdom of divine love, and anchor the crystalline Lemurian frequencies upon the earth. I remember who I am. We remember who we are, and so it is. Take one final breath in, and as you release, you open up your eyes, adjusting to the light around. Welcome back. And may you walk in peace and radiance in divine love. And next, Julia will be doing a Lemurian energy transmission.
That was such a divinely beautiful sharing from you, Lisa Jo, and very powerful activations. Thank you so much for bringing that energy to our session. It's a blessing for everyone here. And then let's just continue in this space. So inviting you to close your eyes again. And the dragons still working, both in the field of the collective consciousness and the earth grids. But also now bringing their support to us on a more individual level, also helping us to release toxicity in our thoughts or in relationships with others, and also anywhere we have been kind of in stuck or stagnation energy is what I'm hearing. And so there are 2 or 3 dragons appearing around each individual. And as always, this is the same whether you are here now or listening later on replay. The activations are equally as powerful. And the dragons are working together to shift that density within our energetic bodies and fields. And once again, tuning into that vision that Lisa Jo just shared with us, where we are connected to Source Above and to the crystalline core of Gaia below. Us balanced in the center point between them, bringing those energies into greater harmony within our bodies. And allowing us to be an anchor for more source light to flow into Gaia's core. And a green healing light is coming up to meet us from Gaia, surrounding each of our bodies and energetic fields. Golden light also coming up, surrounding us again, weaving into our energy networks and circuits, the ones within us. And this energy will continue to help us to embody more of our natural health and radiant vitality. Enabling us as a result of this vitality to then share more of the light that we are here to be in the world. Now we are being invited to connect with the Lemurian energies. A sensation of being submerged in waters deep and pure and crystalline. waters that allow us to breathe deeply and still be in the experience of being in that crystalline depths. And these waters are filled with Lemurian codes, and they are acting as a channel today for more of the Lemurian energy, the energetic frequencies to come into us. So feeling or imagining yourself just suspended in the water. The water takes your weight, and it's such a comfortable and relaxing place to be. Where you feel that lightness of being. And the beautiful experience of being able to, for a moment, simply be in the moment. And then visualizing that with every breath, from every pore in our skin, we are breathing in the Lemurian frequencies and becoming more and more filled with them. Feeling every cell, every pore. So we are shining now with the light of these Lemurian frequencies held within our auras, within our physical vessels, and receiving activations now to receive these down to a very deep and cellular level. And just allowing ourselves to be in the experience of what does this feel like. To connect on a heart level with the feeling of a deep joy, a deep love for self, for Gaia, for her other creatures and species. And radiating this love out to fill the entirety of Gaia and her energetic field. Seeing the divine love that Lisa Jo activated within our hearts as pink light rippling out into every corner of Gaia with every breath. Receiving their love coming back to us with the in-breath. Pouring more love into Gaia with the exhale. Each breath a breath of reciprocity in which we give and we receive love. From Gaia in the sense of, and not just the planet, but the animals, the peoples, the plants and tree species that all make up who she is. The crystals, the rocks, the stones, And just enjoying this feeling that touches upon unity consciousness as we remember what it feels like to be in this feeling experience of the oneness with all life. And as we radiate this love out to the planet, the crystalline waters of the Lemurian seas, which are, it's like they're superimposed on the seas of the Gaia reality that we are living on. And the more that we radiate this love out from our hearts into every Gaia being, whether that be Gaia herself or the other beings on her, in her field, and then the crystalline waters of Lemuria and all the light codes and light technologies that they hold are merging more fully with the waters, the rivers, the oceans, the streams of our earth. Really helping to anchor the Lemurian light frequencies within the waters of the earth of our current reality. And last, just taking that divine love that is flowing through our hearts, that pink energy of unconditional love, and directing it to a place on the planet that most needs support right now. And then we are brought back from the depths of the Lemurian waters into our chair in our room, or whatever it is that we are sitting on. Just giving yourself a few moments to adjust. We have brought these Lemurian frequencies back with us, and they will continue to work in our field, they say, for about 4 days. And so thank you for taking this journey with me and holding the love in our hearts for the whole of Gaia and all her beings. And I believe that Lisa Joe is going to speak to the aftercare because of the powerful activations in both of those meditations. I think you might be muted, Lisa Joe.
Okay. I didn't want to hear myself. So what I will say is that, like Julia said, these are very powerful energies and frequencies that are integrating within our own body as well as our environment and Gaia. But sometimes when we receive these energies, they're very powerful and they can come in very intense. For example, when Julia was going through the different frequencies that was coming through, I had like a lot of tension that was up on my left temple. And you can ask that the intensity be lowered. You will still get all of what you're supposed to get. They just don't want us to be uncomfortable. And there was a couple of places, there was on top of the crown that somebody might describe it as the beginning of a headache, but once I said, please lower the intensity, it happened really fast. And then I had it across my forehead, and I asked for it to be reduced, and it was reduced a little bit, and I kept having to repeat that about 3 times before it got to something that I could handle. Like she said, like Julia said, about 4 days, it would be the same 3 to 4 days with the activations that I gave you. But it's very important for you guys to stay hydrated. I can't even express how important that is. And when you drink the water, it helps these frequencies move through our bodies. You might even feel guided to journal, especially if you had an experience uh, during either one of our activations that we did between us. And then honor and listen to your body. That is so important. Some of you may have a lot of energy and just want to go out. And some of you over the next few days may feel a little tired, or just you just kind of want to think about everything that has happened over a course of, a year or something. There's a lot of energy that are moving in. And so I just wanted to share that with you. If you guys have a candle near, we're going to get ready to do the prayer and light our candles. This time we're going to light the candles before the prayer. Oh, okie dokie. And if you don't have one, that's fine. We'll light one for all of you. Julia, I will have to say that I had to write notes because I was afraid I might not remember as I have my eyes closed. But the green and gold light, that brought tears to my eyes, and that was the light that was I think you said it was emerald green light that was coming up from Gaia, and that really struck me very powerfully that it made tears come up in my eyes of happiness. And then when we went into the water, I just felt very uplifted there. I felt like the codes, my body was absorbing the different codes and frequencies. So I thought I would share that part with you too. These things
Oh,
are
thank
important
you.
to know.
We are lucky to have so much love surrounding us from Gaia and the other beings supporting us. I am going to share the prayer for everybody.
Is it not allowing you to share?
No,
Oh,
I believe I have done
well,
it
it has shared
successfully.
the screen. There you go.
Wow, that was good.
Oh, and let me see. Every time we, oh, let me see. I can get it over here. Here we go. Okay.
Are you
Julia's
ready?
going to start off with the prayer for us.
Okay, so just taking a moment to center in those energies again, to feel the divine love being breathed in and out of our hearts. And if you do have a candle, just taking a moment to connect with the flame. Knowing that the light of the candle flame represents the light that each of us, as we breathe this divine love in and out of our hearts, is sending out to the collective. And we begin. Beloved Source, Divine Love Light, Creator Energy infusing all. Thank you for the vast amounts of powerful crystalline love light energy entering our planet at this time.
May this light release dense emotions and false beliefs, patterns, and structures, creating space for a higher consciousness of love, light, intelligence to be embodied by us as light workers and as human and as the human collective.
We call on our higher dimensional helpers. Archangel Michael, use your sword to cut away that which is false in our consciousness and that which is not aligned with the one source and pure organic light. Archangel Metatron, wield your crystalline violet flame to clear layers of density within the earth and within humanity. And I would add within us as individuals too.
Dragons, lend your powerful clearing codes. Elemental dragons of the north, south, east, and west. Clear and release density from the surface layers of the earth. Middle earth dragons clear the inner earth and elevate its frequency so Gaia's healing light can share its radiance once more. In Surface Bay, activate the ascension codes within our DNA to rewrite our bodies, emotions, and minds and bring them into alignment with the ascended new earth consciousness.
Yeshua, open our hearts to hold more of our truth as a collective humanity. Help us to see the beauty in each and remember your message that all life is one.
Lemurian priestess and priest, help us to know ourselves in the elevated consciousness that bears no grudge, desires harm to none, and seeks only to bring more love, more peace, more light, and more joy into the world.
Lemurian seed crystals awaken in our DNA the memories of what we came to this planet to experience and the love, peace, and joy that is who we are in our essence. Pleiadians, Arcturians, and Andromedans activate in us our star consciousness, the memories of who we are in our highest truth, and the galactic heritage that is ours to reclaim at this time.
May we remember our divine inheritance.
May we remember our soul truth.
May we remember the Lemurian codes.
May they be activated within our bodies and DNA once again, that we may know ourselves in the highest embodiment of the crystalline light bodies that we are in our highest truth.
So be it.
It is done.
I want to thank everyone who was able to come here today on the live. We really appreciate each and every one of you. And be sure to share your experiences in the comments section.
And for those who are watching on replay, again, we thank you so much for being here and for the love and light that you share and for supporting this mission this month as we clear more of the density within the collective and integrate more of the Lemurian frequencies, and also for any other month that you are joining us. We are so grateful for your presence here and wish blessings to all.
Okay. Let's unshare the prayer.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. I totally forgot to do that.
It's okay, they're still here. So, again, thank you everyone for being here. And if I do this right, the ones that came live, we will have a little discussion afterwards if I don't accidentally shut everybody down. So let me stop recording. Okay. This is so hard. They-
On my screen, it's on the top.
It's on the top. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you.